This is sort of shows you the synchronicity or synchronized clocks between bar computers of how we communicate with each other, what it is that we know by knowing what it is that we are in energy. So I'm the eternal spirit of fire. So the most powerful spirit is the spirit of fire, which is the eternal spirit of eternal fire that's on fire to give away love, accelerating the electrons. So I'm here in downtown Hilo, and so last night, no coincidence on when I was supposed to experience it, because I experienced it, of why I went to a bookshelf to look for a book that I knew that was there in order for me to read the information that is in the book. And in the book happens to talk about a place called Ojai, and how this is related to, if you remember who, Niccolo Machiavelli, right? You know what Machiavelli is, right? And you know what an inverter is, right? And so this is tied directly to Joan of Arc and auras, like silver and gold auras, right? And how that's related to this book called The Magician, by a guy that just happens to hang out in Ireland, by the way, writing books on folklore and mythology. So I was reading a small part of the book last night and talked about a place in Ojai called Mrs. Witcherly. Witcherly. The shop is called Witcherly. And then we go further on into the story and we realize that, wow, there was a major explosion in Ojai at her shop. Okay? Now, guess who I know happens to live in Ojai? Aurora. So this morning, after what I read last night, Aurora posts something on my Facebook page about crystalline technology devices. See the connection? You think it was a coincidence that I just happened to be looking at the phone at the moment that I did, where that particular window was open for me to see that? So I put a few comments in there for her about the synchronicity of things, how we connect with each other by what it is that we know through what we experience, the company that we keep with each other, and why we do what we do with our energy to maintain the balance in the cosmos. Right? So that the sound instruments, she's amazing when it comes to geographical user interface with sound and light burn patterns, right? If you've ever seen any of her artwork and seen what she does with sound and what have you. So mathematical sound and light, right? Mathematical geometric shapes, lines and curves of information, right? Codes, color codes. And not uncoincidentally, the guy that drove me down here in a senior's bus happened to be mentioning to everybody that he was colorblind. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this on your phone, but I experienced it on my phone when you get remember Morpheus in the trilogy of The Matrix? When he had Neo in the White Room? Remember the White Room? With Disraeli Gears? Remember Eric Clapton, right? The group called Cream, Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce, right? And oh yeah, there is a band member with Led Zeppelin who plays keyboards and he plays bass. John Paul Jones, isn't that his name? He has a logo that he uses for identifying what side of the coin he's on, which happens to be Gaia's logo. Did you know that? And so here you now have Bill O'Reilly, right? Old Fox News guy. And talking about the message that he had last night in his no spin zone. And the message was, they're going after the souls of our children. Whoa, Bill. Yeah. So I put a comment up there and I said, that's right, Bill. You nailed it on the head, buddy. They go after the souls of our children. So it starts with our children, because that becomes the next generation. Generators, plasma field generators of living spirit, experiencing the eternal spirit of fire, and the importance of parental teachers, spirit guides, guiding spirit and the soul when they come through the womb of a goddess. Yeah? It's all coming full circle. I don't know how many of you woke up with a headache this morning, but I did. I still got one. Right? I guess I haven't looked at the graph. Yeah, I did for a very short period of time, but the Schumann's up. So you can imagine what it's like if you're breathing O3, right? 21% oxygen, right? 2, 1, 3, right? And the number 7, right? 21, right? How the numbers work in mathematical, geometrical, graphical user interface. I gotta go. Have a great day.